Right, Shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Harakhat, Vadash. And I also want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. And Shalom, wa barakathum to the elect of the nation of Israel. And my Hebrew name is Rakamayam. And I want to read Genesis 36. I want to read just a few verses of Genesis 36. Now, this is talking about, now this chapter is talking about the genealogy, or goes into the genealogy of Edom, or Esau. And I want to make mention that Esau in his chapter took wives, which I'll read it. I'll start at verse 1. Now, these are the generations or genealogy of Esau, who is Edom. Here it says family line, right? That's good enough. Esau took his wives of the daughters of Canaan, Adah, the daughter of Elon the Hittite, and Aholabama, the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Zibeon the Hivite, and Basemath, Ishmael's daughter, sister of Nabajoth. Right, those are the Ishmaelites. Okay, but anyway, Esau, right? Esau means wasted away is he, because he has a lack of pigmentation. When you read Genesis, the 25th chapter, he came out red all over like a hairy garment, because back then we used to dye garments red. So Esau came out looking like that. That's how white people, or so-called white people, come out looking today. They come out the womb with a lack of pigmentation. They look red, right? And Esau was the brother of Jacob, but it never mentions how Jacob looked, but it mentions how Esau looked, right? And Edom means red. Okay, Edom means red. So Esau lacks pigmentation. The so-called white man lacks pigmentation. But it mentions that Esau took his wives of the daughters of Canaan. Now, the daughters of Canaan were all dark-skinned women. They were dark-skinned women, right? Even if you go into the Compact Bible Dictionary and pay on page 213, it says this under Ham. The youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood, right? Ham was one of Noah's sons. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. Okay, so Ham was the progenitor of the dark races, meaning the Hamites are dark skinned, right? But not the Negroes, because Negroes are also dark skinned people, right? Those would be the Israelites, all right, or the tribe of Judah. But the Egyptians, so Ham became the progenitor of the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites. So the Canaanites are dark-skinned people. Now, that'll be today's Africans. Now, if you go on like YouTube, you type in white man marries a African woman, which we know what marriage is according to the Bible, that's sex. But white man marries an African woman. You'll see that, all right? They're doing the same exact thing they did back then, they're doing now, right? Because they want their pigmentation back. They want that pigmentation back, all right? Because Esau is the reincarnation of a man named Cain, which comes out, which is of the seed line of the wicked, right? Cain, right? And Cain, the Lord said he put a mark. He set a mark upon Cain. When you read Genesis, the 4th chapter, that mark was a mark of leprosy. Actually, when you grab it, it says, verse 15, and the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slave Cain, and Cain was a wicked man, he was a murderer, he was a thief, right? Cain, whosoever slave Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. Now that mark, when you go into that word mark, because there's multiple words for mark in the Bible, every word or mark doesn't mean the same thing. Okay, this one is awath, right? Awath. It says here, signal, sign, a distinguishing mark, banner, remembrance, miraculous sign, omen, warning, token, ensign, standard, miracle, proof. That's Man, that's beautiful right there. Proof or evidence. Okay, proof or evidence. Okay, so now you look at the white man. He is Cain in the reincarnation because Cain, the Lord struck Cain with leprosy. Because prior to that, everybody on the earth, even Cain, everybody on the earth during that time was all dark, was all dark skinned. Even the time of when until the time of Jacob and Esau, that's when so the white or that type of skin complexion appeared. Okay, that having a lack of pigmentation. So Esau is Cain. Okay, Esau is Cain, and that mark is leprosy, and that's the reason why he popped Hamite women, and not only that, he also popped Ishmaelite women, because the original Ishmaelites were all dark skinned too. Okay, you had one of the sons of Ishmael by the name his name was Kedar. Kedar means dark skin, So we believe that's why Esau popped these heathen women, or these Hamite women, which I know his father and the mother did not want him to do that, to go pop the daughters of Canaan, but Esau did. But Esau still did. But this was a quick hit, and with that, shalom.